Hello and welcome to your Employee Self-Service Adaptive Employee Experience Training for employees and managers. Today, we will be talking about expectations for logging in for the first time, creating a password and challenge question, accepting the terms and electronic signature agreements, how to add the app to the home screen of your mobile device, and return logins. Let's get started. First, you will receive an email. This email comes from threadhcm@myisolved.com. There will be a nice warm welcome. It will also contain instructions. Inside of the body of the email, you will find a URL as highlighted on the screen. You will also find very important instructions about your authorization code and PIN, which is the last 4 digits of your social security number, and information about your username, which is your email address. Once you've selected the hyperlink beside URL, you will navigate to a page that looks very similar to this. The identity confirmation number, also known as the authorization code and PIN, is the last 4 digits of your social security number. You will create a password. This password is 12 characters. It must contain both lower and upper alpha, at least 1 number, and at least 1 special character. You will also select a challenge question from a drop-down pick list, and we will visit this a little bit later in the video. You will then create a challenge answer and confirm that for the question that you've selected. You may also enter your mobile number just in case you wanted to receive a code if you've ever forgotten your password, so that you can very quickly create a new password. After you've completed all of the required fields as marked with an asterisk to the left, you would then select Continue. Accept the terms and electronic signature. If you select that you decline, that means you are not agreeing to the software terms. So we would kindly ask you to go ahead and select Accept. That way you can continue to use the app for your pay stubs and W-2s and seeing other important information. If you are on your phone when you create the account, it will automatically log you into your iSolved app. This is not a typical app, so we're not going to the Play Store and we're not going to Apple Store to download this app. Highlighted at the bottom of my phone simulator, I see to install this app, tap this icon and then add to your home screen. It will drive you then to your settings page where you could select Add to Home Screen and hit the plus sign. This will take you through adding the app to your home screen. Your individual devices may behave a little differently, and that's okay. In the future, when you touch the app, it will open up the login page. This is where you will enter the username, which is the email address. After entering the username, you will then enter your password and select the word Next to get logged in. For training purposes, we are using the laptop. Employees who punch in and out throughout the day to record time worked, select the pink clock icon and then select the lightning bolt, which is the quick punch. The system is intuitive enough to understand if you are punched in or punched out. Here, I punched in at 1:20 p.m. on April 6th. I will select the pink punch button. Now the system shows that I am out at 3:14 p.m. on April 6th. I can also see you are punched out. When I am finished, I will select I'm done. John realizes that he did not punch out for the day yesterday. Finding the pink clock icon, we will select the missing punch icon. This kind of looks like a raffle ticket. When selecting the missing punch icon from the clock icon, we must select the correct day. Yesterday, 4/5, I forgot to punch out, and then I would type in what time I forgot to punch out. Something extremely important that I always do is add my notes. After adding notes, I would then select Save. I receive my green confirmation, and now I will know that I've submitted a missing punch for that day and that time. The manager receives an alert indicating that you've submitted a missing punch, and the manager will see the task on the dashboard. You may navigate to the time card from the time and attendance tile. Selecting time card, this is where I am able to see an overview of my time card by pay period, by the week, or by the day. You may go back and forth through your time card with the back and forth arrows, or you may stay within the pay period. The left side of the page provides a summary of hours that I've worked and if I have an alert. And I have one missing punch alert. Scrolling to the fifth, I would be able to see that I have a missing punch. We understand that we've submitted the missing punch. Therefore, when the manager approves, it will auto-update. However, if I had worked on another day, Sunday the 2nd, and I select Sunday the 2nd, I have a missing punch button from the time card. Selecting missing punch, I will notice that I did not have to enter the date. It is user preference, but you may want to do submit missing punch from the time card because you do not have to enter a date. I will enter the time, so maybe I started at 7:00 a.m. that day, and then I will put in my notes. Next, I will select Save and receive my confirmation. I have submitted my punches. Selecting the home icon, it will drive me back home. For employees creating Quick Punch, the lightning bolt, and Submit Missing Punch, the one that looks like a raffle ticket, those are the two icons that you will use. Employees who edit their own time card may do so by navigating to the Time and Attendance tile and selecting Time Card. Select the drop-down arrow beside Add Record. There are two options. One is to enter hours duration worked. We will begin there. Selecting the word hours, entering the start date, entering the start time, and entering in the hours duration. The end date and end time will auto-populate for you. This will be a normal punch type. You may add notes if you wish. After saving, the system will auto-populate your in and out punch for you. Second option is to select the drop-down arrow and then select the word punch. Select the date, select the time. This is a normal auto punch in or out. Normal auto is a way the system knows when you are punching in or out through automation. Therefore, this would be a type normal punch mode auto, meaning the system automatically knows if you are in or out. You do not have to select job or department. The system understands which department and what job you are doing at the time. Verifying the time card is extremely easy by selecting the gray icon with the minus sign. Select the radio button beside the word employee. When the verification process requires both the employee and the leader to verify the time card, you may see a yellow circle with a white check mark. Once the leader also approves the time card, you will see a green circle with a white check mark. Now we will go over calendar and requesting time off. From the time and attendance tile, select My Calendar. You may view the calendar in a month, a week, or day. The week view gives a very clear indication of any time off that you have on the calendar. When using the month view, you will see the 10th is my planned time off. Notice that time card, my calendar, and time off are tablatures at the top of the page, which you can navigate through without needing to go back to the home page and selecting the items from the tile. They are displayed at the top for you. To select time off, select the Time Off button. When using a phone, you will see only the plus sign. Select the absence policy from a drop-down pick list. You will see available hours. Select the from date and select the to date. Enter the time when your time off will start. Select the hours per day. If I selected 4 hours, my manager would know that I'm asking 4 hours beginning at 7 o'clock in the morning. My manager would expect me to report to work that afternoon. If I entered a start time of 1 p.m., my manager would expect that I would be off in the afternoon, but report to work in the morning. After selecting the appropriate start time and the appropriate hours, you may enter notes and then submit your request. You will receive a green confirmation that you successfully requested time off. You will find the upcoming time off, and under pending request, you will see the hours that you've requested. View More expands so that you can see each day for the request. Locate the ellipsis to the right of the page to expand and find Delete, where you can delete any pending request. Once the request has been approved, only the manager can edit. The Details button expands to reveal how you may accrue a particular absence policy for your accrual plan. Close will bring you back to the time off page. Holidays may also appear on the right side of the screen. Navigating back home, I would then see the Pay and Tax tile. Selecting Pay History allows employees to see an overview of the current pay period, go back through prior pay periods, and even go back through prior year. Employees may download one pay stub at a time using the Download Pay Stub button. However, expanding with the expansion arrow provides employees an opportunity to download multiple pay stubs at once. Selecting multiple pay stubs, I can enter a from and to date to pull in specific pay stubs, tick the radio box beside all of the pay stubs that I need, and then download and hit OK to download all of the pay stubs that I've selected on the page. The Year-End Tax Form tab provides an opportunity to select W-2, select OK, which will download the W-2. The Direct Deposit tab allows employees to view details about the direct deposit accounts we have on file. Selecting the ellipsis at the top right corner provides an opportunity to review your profile. The profile is extremely important because this is where you would go if your phone number changed. You may update password and the security challenge question by selecting the word change. This concludes the Adaptive Employee Experience training video. Thank you for watching.